Yeah, we're live.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey.
What?
Hello. Oh, so excited to be here, everybody. It's so much fun to hang out with my ladies and shoot the shit and have some fun. Let's just get into it, shall we?
Yeah.
Should we
Yeah.
just
Jump right in.
get into it?
Yeah.
What we did this week is we put the call out earlier on our social medias. We asked people to send in questions, relationship, friendship, that kind of thing, advice. And what we're going to do, us ladies, we're going to answer your questions right here, live, Frog Valley.
It's time.
Pew, pew, pew. Okay. Yeah. So let's just jump right in. We'll start with the first question. Let's see here. Boom. Okay. My girlfriend is so full of herself. I caught her staring at her reflection in the mirror while we were having sex.
Whoa.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I hate it. Why would you?
Yeah,
I mean, if you wanna fuck yourself, like go fuck yourself. But you know, like the sex is supposed to be like, look at the other person. Like,
Connection.
You want to watch yourself, videotape yourself, like get some production value. What bothers me is the lack of production value. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
No,
I was just going to say that is true. It's true. Someone truly obsessed with themselves.
Yeah,
and in love with themselves.
Yeah, just
Go ahead.
vanity. It just looks like really vanity and like, oh, I don't know if I'd want to be around that person. Because like if they like look at themselves like while having sex, like what else are they thinking of themselves? You know,
right. Like if you're having a conversation, are they actually looking at their reflection behind you in like the mirror?
Yeah.
It's
maybe around weird surfaces.
Either way, yeah, we're so sorry. Let's see. Let's see who sent this one in here.
That's so weird. Weren't you dating?
Yeah. Brian in Burbank. Okay. Well, my advice. Fuck you, Brian in Burbank.
Your boyfriend? Is it Brian your boyfriend?
Yeah.
This is why you can't find men on Plenty of Fish. This is. I told you farmers only. Men on Plenty of Fish talk shit.
Yeah.
There's so many Brians in Burbank. And
this
Brian?
is
Brian Dennehy.
That's Brian with an I, not Brian with a Y. Like.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
do. I admire your confidence, Erin.
Well, we're going to have a little talk, I think, a little later on. And you know what? If Brian was better looking, maybe I'd be staring at him.
There it is. Have you tried being sexy, Brian? Have you tried?
Yes. All right.
Well, enough for you to fuck, but not enough for you to look at them while you're fucking them. I love that.
Yeah. Let's just put that behind us. Moving on to our next question. Here we go. My girlfriend is so obsessed with her cats, she actually holds their hands, the entire time that we're having sex together.
That makes me uncomfortable.
Wow.
What? Why?
That makes me feel uncomfortable because it's like,
Why?
like close the door. Like this is like grown up time. Sorry, pet, stay out of the room. It's grown up time.
So just because I'm getting railed, I have to be rude to my pets now? Like, what if they think I don't love them?
Do you do this?
I'm not saying I do it. I'm not saying this is about me.
Let's see who sent this in here. Is Josh? No, this again. Another boyfriend. What?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Josh Snyder.
No.
It could be. It could be.
I think
Josh Snyder's
Wait,
A, does Josh Schneider have a girlfriend? Probably not.
Wait, my Josh? Like, but I've only tried. See, now here's the deal. I've only tried to do this twice, though. It's not like this isn't a recurring problem. And they initiated it. The cats initiated it. The cats reached first. I would call them out of my room. Their litter box is in here. Like, what? Y'all are weird.
Yeah. Well, maybe the cats were a little concerned. Maybe that's why they were reaching out for comfort. They were reaching their paws.
Mommy, are you okay? Why are you and Daddy wrestling like that?
I would call twice recurring. Like, that's recurring enough. Like, I think once is more than enough in this situation.
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever even tried to hold a cat's hand during sex? Don't knock it till you cock it. That's what I'm saying.
I got my judge pants on, and I'm judging you. I'm sorry. I got my judge pants on. I'll be judging.
My.
I'm so excited that I'm back on the market now. I'm so excited that I'm single. That was the end of our relationship. That right there was. If you're watching right now, Josh from NoHo, just know NoHo.
There ain't no hope for you, Josh.
No hope.
Oh my! Should this is turning into a disaster. Should we keep going? Should we keep doing more of these?
I don't think we have another option.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Last one here. We got actually a couple more. My wife is the best woman in the world. She's funny, smart, and kind. I want to know the best way to show her how awesome she is. Wow. Who sent this in?
It's so true.
Of course.
For a second, I thought this was the person the first person was talking about. I was like, is Brian dating somebody else and this is that person? No.
No.
Mm-mm.
No, it's Galen. And it's me. I'm sorry. I'm funny, smart, kind, pretty awesome.
Oh.
Right?
Galen's trapped in a closet with duct tape over his mouth right now. He's like signed into his Gmail and he's like, please let me out. And you're like, no, this is a bit.
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, Kayla. You got to make a marriage work. Sometimes that's locking them in the closet. You know? You got to make it work.
Marriage is 50-50.
50% black gaffer's tape. That's what marriage is.
That's how you keep the marriage going.
Yep. And not in a kinky way, more like in a locked in the closet like way. Yeah.
Hey, we just got a greetings from Arkansas. What's up, Leif? Leif is a friend of mine back in Arkansas. The good
Oh, hello. Welcome. All right. Look, I guess we got to keep going. I think we're starting to discover the pitfalls of posting requests on our social media. We got one more question. Let's just see what that question is here. My friends have a weekly streaming show, and I don't know how to tell them it's not very good. Huh?
I would.
Oh wait. There's more here. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
It's called Frog Valley, and it sucks. Hey, that's not very nice.
I mean, that's a really popular name for shows right now, though.
Right?
Like, Frog Valley Hour right now is like the Jessica of like 20 years ago, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
Sucks. People be starting shitty shows all the time.
Yeah. And maybe it's somebody who just stole our name, and they're going out making a bad version of it.
Right.
Not like this show. This show is 100% gold. It's nonstop. Yeah. I feel like that's.
Who posted that though? Like my friends have is that Josh and NoHo? Is that Micah?
It was my cat. My cat.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. When you're done holding its hand, it went to with the other hand. It was like time.
That's why I have to hold their hands to keep them from typing mean things on the internet. That's why I'm holding their hands, is because like otherwise they'll type mean things on the internet. It's I have to say, a lot of people start bad shows in times like this. Depression sets in. People get in their heads that they should start a podcast about open mic comedy, but here we are giving a good name to Frog Valley Hour, and I hope whichever show that person was talking about really rethinks their life decisions.
I think so. Yeah. Good. I think we did a great job today in this
solve the problem.
Answer, advice, questions, fake thing that
basically I'm amazing, and Erin thinks she's amazing and professes all the time that she's amazing, and Kayla is weird with her cats.
Yes.
I think that sums up our character all pretty well.
That's a really good elevator pitch for our show, actually. I think it's...
And Grace hates puns.
Grace hates puns. Erin's hot. Natisha is crazy with a well-adjusted life, and cats.
Yeah.
That's my brain.
Take all those characters, force them to live together, and comedy ensues.
I love it.
Okay, ladies and gents, that was a load of fun. We're going to move on to the comedy portion of our comedy show. If you're watching, feel free to send us some words, and one of us, maybe all of us, will riff on your word, and it'll be fun, and laughter will ensue. I'm going to start. Hello, GW. I am going to start myself. If you want to send words, I'll riff, but otherwise, I'm going to tell you a little story. Actually, right after I transitioned a couple of years ago, I kind of dabbled in the BDSM kind of stuff.
Nice.
Got a little kinky. And like one of the things we went out, like one of the first things to try is getting a collar, one of those collars. So my boyfriend took me out to Petco. Okay, whatever. We went to Petco. It's fine. They have collars there. It's fine. Anyway, we picked out a lovely one. And they have like one of those little ID things. You can actually pick out a name, put your name, and they'll engrave a tag. So we're like, hey, why don't we do that? So we got put a name on there. It was, I'm not going to tell you, it was a filthy name. It was an awful thing. But the funny thing is, like one day, I was taking my dog out to the dog park. That
Good
one.
timing, yes,
Yeah.
Good boy.
He just said, yes, you did. I remember this. This was very funny. Continue with the story, Erin. Yes. I'm on it. Shut up. Anyway, we were going out to the dog park, and I accidentally switched up our collars. And it was weird because like I got him to the dog park, and he just wouldn't listen. I was shouting his name. It's like, Gus, he totally ignored me the whole time. And then finally, I was like, listen, slut! And he came right immediately. Yeah. Just like his mama. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. You said slut, and he came in. He was like, I heard him get closer. He was like, you fucking say him? I'm sorry.
He knows it. Yeah, he knows. Oh, it's... Naughty boy. So what else? I also I did the face slapping thing. I discovered I kind of enjoyed it. I always watched like videos and stuff where women, they get slapped, and I always thought it was demeaning. to the women. I was like, ew, that's gross. That's like demeaning, and I don't like that. And finally, a guy, did that after asking if I wanted to try it. I was like, sure, why not? And I was shocked and amazed. I actually like it. The shocking thing wasn't that I liked it. The shocking thing was that I didn't think I would like it. Demeaning? Come on, sign me up. Of course I'm gonna like that shit. My God. Let's see what else. I am guy I'm dating. I've been dating off and on. Not Brian. That was a made up person. I think we're through. I think he's. I think we're cut ties. The motherfucker. If you guys have been tuning in regularly to Frog Valley, you will know that this gentleman, I believe, has a very small penis. This is my guess. That he was scared to get intimate with me because he was afraid that I would be outclass him, as it were, in his department. Which I think, honestly, I get men and their penises. Am I right? It's a sensitive time, and I think if I were to get into a situation where a man was less than myself, then is that less than? That's greater than.
I never knew.
It would,
Yeah.
Never knew.
Yeah.
then I'd feel a little sorry for him, perhaps. Let's see. Words. Musty. Ew. Musty. You know what? I'm not gonna try to riff on that because I've run out of time. Let's just move on to your next comedian. We did not discuss who was gonna go first before we started this. I'm gonna say, Kayla, you go next. Sound good?
Sounds great. All about it. All about it. Because here's the deal about mustiness. So the mustiest people I've ever seen are the people that show up to protest at the abortion clinic in Little Rock, Arkansas. Now, I've been an abortion, I've been a clinic escort at multiple abortion clinics, but the people that show up specifically in Arkansas are the mustiest looking people. There's something about them, like, I'm trying to describe, like, not musty in the good sense, like when you go into like a library and you get an old book and you just like that shit, like. Natisha, I appreciate your understanding nod. You were like, yeah, sure. Yep, I do that. I hold my cat's hand during sex too, bitch. Well, like, not like a good kind of musty of like what a museum might smell like, but like that kind of musty where you forgot that you like used a towel to clean up like a sticky soda that you spilled and you've left it there for a little while. And then like you pick it up and it's not like, it doesn't go like, it's like crusty and it just sticks straight. And you're like that's the kind of musty that these people look. I don't know how to like, they make me feel musty on the inside. And here's what's impressive about them. Just the word musty made me think of these people. Like there's no reason why they should have come to my mind. And musty, I'm like the pro-life people in Arkansas, in Little Rock, Arkansas, the pro-life people. People worry that we're getting too politically correct, which I think is dumb. It's a weird worry. Like people are always like, "Oh no, where does it stop? Where does progress in our society end? What's the slippery slope?" It's like, I don't know, man. People still starve on the streets. I think we're gonna be okay. I don't think we're too sensitive yet. I drove by a guy that's dying on my corner earlier, and I was okay. I think we're safe from being too progressive as a society. I want us to get crazy progressive. I want to get so progressive that I can no longer live and exist in this society. Like I hope that one day our society is so progressive that I get canceled for an old tweet where I said something tastes like piss. And like somebody uncovered this tweet when I'm in my 60s and I'm beloved. they're just like, oh no, beloved stand-up comedian and supermodel Kayla Esmond tweeted 30 years ago that her soda tastes like piss. What an insensitive bitch. And then like I just lose everything I've worked for my entire life. I launched this whole movement where they're like, normalize drinking piss. People with this kink shouldn't have to feel bad. Normalize piss slugging. Normalize guzzling piss. Hashtag too. Like I want to launch this movement. Like I want college students across the nation to start playing piss pong instead of beer pong in solidarity, and like going out into the streets with signs where they're like, it's sterile, it's not that gross. Like I want that. I want it to be so progressive that I can't exist and I just lose everything I've ever worked for, because that's how progressive we are as a society. That'd be amazing. I'd love that. I'd love that so much. Let's see what words we got going on. SARS Queen. Queen was my nickname in college because I got fat. Okay, that's not funny. That's just fat shaming myself. I'm so sorry. I hope I get what I just said one day. I hope one day somebody sees that clip and they're like, you can't fat shame yourself. Identity theft. So Josh and I submitted for an apartment today. We've been apartment hunting in LA, which is like thank you so much. We're like house hunting / apartment hunting in LA, which is a lot of fun because home shopping in LA right now, like it's like being on a dating app that is exclusively for divorced LA 10s. It's just exclusively people that like were hot but no longer remember their real value. Like they don't know what they have to offer anymore. So it's just completely across the board. Like half of these places are like, we're 300 square feet. There is no bathroom. You share your kitchen with the crackhead down the street and you fucking like it and you pay us $6,000 while we punch you in the face. And it's like, God, we're not doing that anymore, LA. It's not your time. You have depreciated in value. You went into that marriage in LA 10 and you came out a Louisiana 6. So calm it down. And then the other half of them like don't realize they've just been so brutalized. Like their self-esteem is shot. They're like, look, it's 2,000 square feet. It's got a backyard. It's got a washer and a dryer. We'll give you 6 months free. Just please, God, water the grass. Like it's amazing. That's going to do it for me. I'm going to take this fancy. Why do I have the hairline of a sad butler today? Thank you so much. That's it.
So good.
Yeah.
Kayla,
the identity stuff part. The dude that we applied for an apartment with is definitely going to steal our identity. That's all I'm saying. He's going to steal. That was the other.
When you were ripping on the P movement thing, is it Me Too or is it P2?
It's definitely P2.
There you go. Okay. Yes. All right. Let's move on quickly so nobody has a chance to think about that too much. Your final comedian of the hour. You love her. You can't get enough of her. Her name is Natisha.
Oh man, how do I follow P2? P2. Okay. So I'll do this a little bit. Okay, so here's a surprise. Are you ready? I'm a nanny. People pay me to not kill their kids. And nannying is just a fancy word for a babysitter that's old enough to understand labor laws. And it is. And I'm the nanny that needs a nanny. You know, I'm the help that needs help. Just a spoonful of sugar makes the Xanax go down. And I got the job because the 8-year-old boy was like, "Hey, Marvel or DC?" And I was like, "Marvel, duh, except for Batman." And he was like, "Oh, okay. Which Batman? The series, TV series, or Batman Returns?" I was like, "Dark Knight Batman. Oh, yeah. You're hired. Yeah. And he reads on a 6th grade level, but he can gatekeep on a college level. He sure can. Smart little guy. And you know how like I also got the job because like I'm the girl that the husband won't cheat with. Like, I'm not a threat. Like, you know how like Jude Law and Gavin Rossdale and Ben Affleck like cheated on their wives with a hot nanny? I'm not that girl. Like, I'm the girl that the dad's like, please, just take the kids and get out of here. Like just take the MX black card, just get your voice and your hair out of this house. Just go. Just go. Just, I've had enough. I'm that nanny. Yeah. Moms love that nanny. Yeah. So, okay. So then, transition. I'm sorry. Dreams. I'm going to do a word now. Dreams. Oh gosh, I got a lot of thoughts. Okay, first one. I had a dream last night. I've been binge watching Queer Eye. Do we know Queer Eye on the Netflix? Oh, it's so good. Go watch it. Go cry. I've been like feeling all kinds of emotions. Been watching and just like sobbing like every day. That's what I do now. And I had a dream last night that I was with the cast, like the main 5 guys, the Fab 5 of Queer Eye, and some guy robbed a thrift store, and they were like, "Oh no, we're gonna go get this guy. Nobody robs thrift stores." And so we drove into a thrift store and like parked the car, and they all got out, and they're like, "Hey, you stay here. We got this." And it was me and a clown teacher that I've had. And first of all, I'm an adult who has clown teachers. So, okay. Yeah, it was me and a clown teacher. I don't know why he was there, but he was there. He's great. Like, celebrate him. I love him. He's so talented. So me and this clown teacher were like, oh, they just left us. And then Karamo, the guy who's culture, comes back and he's like, here's a gun just in case. And I was like, I don't know. Like, I'm afraid of guns. I don't know what to do with them, you know? So it's like, okay. But then the thrift store robber came up, like, and me and clown teacher saw him. We're like, what do we do? And that was my dream. So apparently I'm watching too much. I'm watching too much Queer Eye. I love thrift stores and I have anxiety, I think is what that is about. Okay. But dreams. You know, it's okay for some dreams not to come true. It's okay. As a child, my goal was to be a backup dancer for Paula Abdul. That was my goal. And I love Paula Abdul. Like, not putting her down, but I'm glad that my life isn't, you know, dancing with MC Scat Cat. You know, like, my life is more. And I also dreamed to have a pet Triceratops dinosaur that could like with his horns could gut my bullies and kill them in elementary school. Yeah. So I would be a young child with social anxieties and a killer Triceratops. That dream didn't come true. It's okay. Although I have had bosses that I'm like, oh, get me that Triceratops. We'll get in there. We'll take him out, you know. Okay, I think that's what I did for today. Yay!
Yay! So good. So good. All right, folks. Well, I believe that's it. I have a show coming up right after this. If you guys are interested, an hour from now, hour and a half, you can find tickets at Error Flappers. You can go to my Instagram. Anybody else have any shows coming up they want to promote? Oh,
I
Kayla.
have a show next week, October 3rd. If you go to either my Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook, anything, you can find links. It's if you make a donation, a $12 donation to the Biden-Harris campaign, you get a ticket to an all-day comedy Zoom-a-thon that's got Mark Norman, Maria Bamford, Mia Jackson, myself, Mo Alexander, Chris Cope. It's going to be amazing. My hour of the Zoom marathon is at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Make your donation, get your tickets. It's going to be so much fun. And keep an eye on the Frog Valley Hour page. We will likely be taking next week off, I do believe.
Yes.
So you can come join and see my show instead.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, folks, thank you very much for enjoying this hour with us. We had a lot of fun. See you all the next time. Whenever that is. Bye.
Go watch your show. XO.